This is J2O, aka Kinetic Back Grand Arena Championships. This is match 2, set 2, season 2. So we've got the 2s going on here. I'll go ahead and show you the results from the first match, which you did not get to see. It really wasn't, wasn't much to it. My opponent actually, he did attack. So he hadn't attacked up until like the last 30 minutes of the lockout. So he did put his best 2 teams on defense, and this is really what kind of pinned him because he needed one of those teams at least. You'll see here he immediately struggled with Grievous, and then he also struggled down here with our Karth team. I think he was trying to stretch his teams to make it work, and that's all it took was 2 losses, and he was done because I only struggled on Malk. The rest was garbage. It was just garbage teams. You see, I still got 1896 even after a loss, and that was just from finishing battles with 60 points, 61 points, 62 points where I could. So now we're on to our second opponent. Give you a quick rundown here. See, he does have Malik. Not terribly fast team. He only has a Gear 13 Bastila. It's smart. You put that Gear 13. He has a Gear 13 Grievous as well. It's efficient. He does have good depth of mods. It's very comparable, although it does look like he's not very well optimized. It seems like he may be stretched very thin. It hasn't really focused on putting stronger mods on his stronger teams. But we'll see how that goes as we duke it out here. So he did give me an interesting... Oh, look at this. He started attacking. He went 1 for 1. Interesting. Yeah, so that's new. So he went trio on defense. He has a very fast Scion. And I don't know. I've actually cleaned this team up before with Emperor Palpatine and Thrawn. But I think I'm going to run CLS here and see if I can Zerg down Traya or Scion. I think Scion may be the threat. I don't know. I'm not too worried about these 2 tail end guys here. We'll go ahead and start though. No, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that. I want to save Darth Revan if I can. Otherwise, why bring CLS if I can't even use it for this kind of a opportunity? It's not often that you see that setup on defense, right? So I'm going to run the full smorgasbord. I'm not going to mess around here. Run the full smorgasbord. Gonna go after. I do need to decide who I'm going to go after, though. I think I can probably burst down Scion right away. I think that's probably smart, and then look to control Nihilus. So let's go ahead and I think Traya is it. We're gonna go after Traya. This may not be good for us, but we're gonna adjust that strategy. So this has gone significantly better than I was expecting it would. So I think you can say it's overkill, Master, but yeah, I don't know. That's not how I expected that to go. I didn't expect the counters to basically wipe Nihilus. Wow. Okay, we'll see how else was used. We did have to burn R2 and 3PO. I probably didn't have to, but I did. Now let's go ahead and clear this and see what's in the back here. I recommend this strategy for anybody who's starting out in Grand Arena. Always clear one side first. Generally pick the easiest side, the side that you can guarantee very clean wins on. just so you can see what's in the back. You need to identify what's in the back so that, I think I'll run that. You need to identify what's in the back so that you can properly assess what teams you can use on the stronger side. You know, sometimes it's a no-brainer. You really have no choice. You may only have one matchup you can do, but a lot of times you may have to balance. In this case, he's put me on a pivot, and I have to really make a choice. And I'll show you that when I show you the next side. See, not enough droids to make BB-8 fast enough to outrun our friend there. That was a good stun, though. We needed that. Unfortunately, we don't have R2. I ran droid DECA here for the droid to add speed for BB-8, but I probably should have ran a man down here. It's okay. Hopefully it's okay. We'll see. Maybe a bad choice if I look on the back line and he's got nothing back there. See if I can end up with full health HP here. We're gonna need him to not use his special. That's what we needed. There we go. We at least took 60 on that. Sorry, I was really focused there, trying to make sure that I managed my protection and health. Let's see what he's got on the back line here. This is what concerned me the most. So he's got a weak Geo and a weak Bounty Hunter. Okay. And then over here he's got Karth and he's got Revan. Now the interesting thing with Revan is he did not run Bastila with it, which tells me he probably ran it on offense. And if that's the case, if he ran Bastila on offense, he's got an extra team. Either maybe it's on defense, so we'll see on the back line here in a second. But he has Plo Koon, which is a turn meter monster for this team. And he's trying to steal any kind of counter team. He's trying to steal buffs. So I've been pondering using Darth Revan here and burning him here. Now, I may regret doing that because if it's on the back line, I don't actually have anything that can beat his Darth Revan. So if he clears me, he wins. So I think I'm going to do everything I can to keep it and see if I can mirror match. But it's going to be a very tough mirror match. We're going to go ahead and do this one first with First Order. Yeah, that's going to be a really, really difficult mirror match for me. I mean, if I have to. He's got a really well-geared Jolia too, so it's not and he's got a very offensive Revan. So he's not terribly fast. I definitely outspeed him, but that won't be tough. Let's see. Let's get past this one first. Let's get turn meter rolling to everybody. My oh my. Oh, just gonna keep tawing up on Kylo. Too bad he doesn't have tenacity up right now. Doesn't have counter. I don't know how he gets counter, but I guess I'm not sure how. I made a mistake there somewhere, but I'm not sure where, to be honest. Let's see if I can get buff immunity. Dang. He's gotta have tenacity on him. Yeah, I didn't see what mistake I made there, but I did make a mistake because Kylo lost his taunt. That can be very bad for First Order Officer or First Order TIE Pilot, especially with this team. Especially if there's Zetas abundant on a lot of the... yeah, there you go. It's getting a little scary. Let's make sure we keep taunt up. I need a buff immunity here. There we go. Nice. Let's get after her now. It's a very slow. It's okay. Not a super. Yeah, always leave points on the board there, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll take it. See if we can get out of the screen here. All right. I've got a mirror match. I'm gonna have to use Badstilla. I mean, the only nice thing is there's not any. Wait, is there? There is. He has Kenobi out here too. Yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the butt. But there is no counter. There's no regen for protection from Badstilla, so I think we'll be okay. Let me get through this team, and we'll see the back line. Then I can figure out how to use the rest. It may be super easy, or it may be a ginormous pain. This counter matchup does worry me a little bit, but hopefully I have enough juice to keep Yoda under wraps. That's really my hope. You'll see I do outspeed them barely, but I do. I really need to keep Yoda under wraps, and so he's gonna get rezzed by Jolie. And the only positive here is there's buff immunity out, so I might be able to get his Yoda before he can go. Nope, he got the... See, that's what I was worried about, was him getting that... yeah, him getting that stealth. That can be a problem. Let's see if we can keep you under wraps. Shouldn't crit. Yeah, this is getting to be pretty tough. Oh, okay. That's very fortunate. Yeah, now they're going after Jolie, so... Jolie, my friend, hang in there. Oh. To keep Jolie alive here. Yeah, those counters are helping a lot. Alright, his Yoda's out. Let's see if I can get rid of him. I need to kill him. Damn. Oh my god. That's what I was hoping to avoid. The question is, do I just risk the reset here? Or do I just play it out and see if I can set one of them up for a quick kill? Maybe I can pull this out. I don't want to jinx it, but boy, that's why I was scared. I was scared of that matchup. That's definitely a counter to a counter Revan. So hopefully those points don't come into play and really hurt me. I need to make sure I can finish this battle in time. Boy, that was not clean. Not clean at all. I'm happy that I managed to pull that out because it looked very bad for a moment there. But we did one-shot that. Yeah, and it's, you know, it's like I could have used Darth Revan there. It wasn't needed. So, I mean, it's okay. It looks like the most dangerous team I see back here is going to be Night Sisters. So we're going to go ahead and use DR for Night Sisters. I'm just going to run the trio. Malik too. Alright guys, I'm not very talkative today. A long day. I'm just trying to make sure I get this thing knocked out and recorded. Hopefully I didn't hurt myself with some poor decisions. Let's see if we can spread some debuffs. Let's get rid of that. Oh nice, this is gonna really hurt them. So is that. And so is that. Okay, GG. Oh, and that would have just made that Revan team so much easier. I left a lot of points there. Let's see what my opponent did do. If anything. Maybe trying to plan out his next moves. That Padme team probably is kind of putting him on edge a little bit. It would put me on edge, to be honest. So here we have Geos, so we're going to run Trio here. Let me check something real quick, because I tend to overlook this, and I need to make sure that I don't waste some of these feats. Yeah. So I need to claim these things. I don't know if it's going to matter in this case, but like one time it would have leveled me up, and I could have gained some more. Win 8 Grand Arena Undersized Squad. I should do that one soon. Yeah, completely. So there you go. So if I wouldn't have turned that in, I wouldn't have got that one completely clear 20. So now I can clear both these zones, and sorry, I left that there. Okay. So let's go ahead and run Trio on Geos. Let's not mess around with that. Should be able to handle them pretty easily. And then I'm thinking we have Emperor Palpatine, and we have Imperial Troopers. We have a lot of options for the remaining things. So I think we'll be okay. Let's go ahead and get protection up over here. Let's go ahead and reduce on cooldowns. And Geos are just killing themselves. I'm not sure how he... Oh yeah, he gets dodged from having the other Geonosians. Is unique. Yeah, I forgot all about that actually. Let's go ahead and get some protection back. Let's kill you. I actually thought that might kill both of them, but it did not, so... Good. Making up a little bit of points here because I definitely messed up. And I did win that Revan matchup, but that was, I mean, that's fine. Strategically, it was the right decision to make. It just, it was really close. So, interesting, running speed on his IG-88. I'm just trying to decide if I can use IT here or not. Is it crit? Yeah, I think IT here is going to be the way to go. Hopefully I can end on full health and protection. Yeah, I could have run a little bit of undersized squatted, but these guys do just about as well as any undersized squad I have left as far as what they'll end up with. I need to get after IG-88. This should take care of him. Oh, no, I did not. That should take care of him, though. And then death mark for Bubba. And that's how IT takes out Boba Fett. So 60, nice, easy. Hopefully how fast I'm clearing may actually give him kind of a false sense of comfort on moving forward. Let's check speeds here for Wicket, Poplar, and Logray. Let's get an offense set on Wicket. Those are very interesting decisions. Clearly not optimized in the mod area, but oh my god, it's so slow. Popolo is really the key for this team. I wonder if I can use clones or if that's going to be very dangerous. I've been trying to find a place for them. But I do think that they could be a good candidate. Here, let's see if I have that team saved real quick. Yeah, I'll run clones. That's fine. We'll go with that. We'll trust our defense. Hopefully that don't bite us. But we'll go ahead and show off some clones. Haven't really got to use them much, so Rex should get to go first here. And Tenacity up. And then we should be able to Zerg down Elder, I think, in time. Because clones can be very fast. Yeah, and then he gives Tenacity up and 60% turn meter, so... I have to figure out what these do, though. I think that's here. And then we have here. What does this do? I thought that attack made him taunt, but perhaps I attacked the wrong target. I'm not sure. I don't know. That was very easy though. Again, I just don't know where my opponent had really good mods, so I'm not really sure where they all ended up. I didn't manage to one-shot everything, so that puts the pressure on him to do the same. I think he may struggle. I'll show you my back line here. We'll see. Nest usually throws people off on defense, and with Stormtrooper Han over there, it can make that a very fast team. And my opponent is not very well organized when it comes to his modding. He did do very well against that front two, though. We'll see. We'll see. So what did he have? He had I mean, it really does stink that he didn't have trio, because trio counters like 3 of my teams on defense. So he had Darth Revan, and I'm assuming he used Darth Revan, and I'm assuming he used JTR. So I'm not really sure what else he has that he can use to get these. He's got CLS, which is definitely not going to counter Padme. He has a Nest. Nest should be able to solo Ewoks. So we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. I'll make sure I update you guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe below.